Some breaking news coming in. Like I said, China is about to react to what has been going on, and we have got that first reaction from China. They've reacted very sharply to the comments made by the US Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo's charge of Beijing being a destabilizing force in the region during the India-US 2+2 dialogue. China has asked the US Secretary of State to stop sowing discord between Beijing and countries in the region and undermining regional peace and stability. Gaurav, hugely ironic but expected lines that China would react in this manner. Ironic that they're calling the US a destabilizing force at this time when they're sitting, right across the border in Ladakh and have created the greatest amount of instability during this pandemic.
Shiv, you've hit the nail on its head. That's exactly what's happening. China is the aggressor, the perpetrator, and then it plays the victim. And it's now blaming the United States of America. But China is very unnerved by a series of developments that have taken place. Very strong comments from US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo naming the Communist Party of China. So he's actually pinpointed responsibility on the Communist Party of China. He just stopped short, perhaps, of blaming President Xi Jinping for the crisis that this region is facing. But this is as specific as Mike Pompeo gets. That's point one. Point two, China is very unnerved by Quad coming together, Quad countries coming together. So that's Australia, Japan, India, United States. 4 powerful democracies, 4 navies exercising together. You may not say it, but it's aimed to counter China, and China realizes it. So when Mike Pompeo talks about democracies coming together, this is how democracies counter an expansionist China. When we talk about Becca, and you've been emphasizing about it since morning, why is this so important? In this context, you'll have multiple eyes on the enemy, which you desperately needed. So the Chinese were carrying out an exercise in March and April in their area. We were keeping an eye, but suddenly those 2 divisions that were carrying out an exercise, they drove right up to the line of actual control, and by the time India reacted, they had already deployed there. Now when you have multiple eyes on that region, you keep an eye on the adversary 24/7, 365 days a year. And not just at the line of actual control, but movement from his depth area, movement in his seas, all across. You keep the eye on the enemy and multiple enemies on both borders, Shiv.
Very, very true. And I'm guessing that the ripples of what has happened in Delhi today between India and the United States is going to reverberate through China and elicit even more reactions and statements of this kind from that side in the days ahead. Remember, the 8th round of talks between India and China to settle the Ladakh issue is also likely to happen sometime this week or the next. We'll keep you posted on that. What has happened in Delhi is likely to color those talks as well. Gaurav, thank you very much for keeping track and getting us the latest on that story. That's a wrap on...
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.